dumb orphans. That's the last fictional book I read. It's a kid's book, but in a Disney kind of way, adults can enjoy it too. The story is set in South Africa and it's about a group of orphans living in a hut. Yeah, the dumb orphans. They spend most of their time in the wild, so they call themselves the Bundu Bunch because Bundu means wilderness in South Africa, yeah? So they call themselves the Bundu Bunch. It's such a cool name, but unfortunately, nobody else calls them that. The other kids in the village call them dumb orphans. And this is because they can neither read nor do maths. Kids their age can usually do both. So can we really blame the other kids in the village for calling them dumb? Well, the answer to this question is what reveals the antagonist of the story, the supervillain, the boogeyman, the bad guy. Systemic oppression. The truth is, these kids are victims not just of the illness that took their parents from them, but of systems in the society they live in. They want to be better, they try to be better, but these systems keep them at the bottom of the ladder and make it almost impossible for them to access opportunities. Systems put in place are not upheld by people in charge. They are exploited heavily by their village headman because they have nobody to speak for them. He makes them run errands and do chores for his household all day, and they have no time for themselves. And they do not get paid for the work they do, so they cannot even afford to go to school, assuming they had the time to. Also, he steals food donated to them, so they go hungry very often. And as if that isn't enough, he deliberately exempts them from an opportunity that could change their lives. They are fighters though, so this isn't a completely tragic story. They go through a lot, but they go past it too. And I know some people are strongly against teaching kids about political and societal issues. They're like, take that woke nonsense away. Why do the kids have to learn about political issues at such a young age? Well, they have to because they already exist. To state the obvious, they already exist in a world where these things are happening, where systemic oppression is taking place, and unfortunately they are not exempted from the effects. So if they are aware, they will be more empathetic and more likely to stand up for themselves and for others against discrimination. It's a good book, but particularly it's a great kids book. Age-appropriate language, comprehensive moral lessons, and it educates. Click on the link in the description to get a copy. Bye.